The first question is, considering the current state of the entity, list 3 priorities that you would like to focus on in the department you are applying for. The order is first Gözde and then Rafa, and you have 30 seconds starting from now.
Okay, my first priority is probably how can I say it's like the attraction timeline. The attraction timeline is continues regularly all whole year. That's why they regularly sign up our portal. Then we can enter their process regularly. And my first priority is probably timeline optimization and timeline shifting. The second is in my LCVP term, I want to do a CV pool with my partners, and we can share, of course, after they get permission from the EPs, and we can share their CVs and how can I say, we made a deal for the according to CVs. They can they need to get.
Thank you. Your time is up. Rafa, you have 1 minute to answer.
Great. So thinking about current state of Isaac in Italy and thinking about 3 main priorities I want to take in my term for OGET. I think the first one is membership. So we still know how to do processes and we still know how to engage people, but we don't know how to keep them working in the organization. And if we don't have that, we can't evolve that much that if we had the people with us. The second point is results. So we have to look for all the customer flow since attraction to post experience and revise that with all the personas and all the new methods that we want to apply. And the third one is international relationships. So I think we have some opportunities to grow and some opportunities of new suppliers and new corporations. And we need to know how to work with the ones that we already have also.
Thank you so much. Next question is from MC, and the order is Rafa and then Gözde. And you have 30 seconds to think. The question is, how do you envision the evolution of the GE product selling package? Your 30 seconds starts now. You can go, you have 1 minute to answer.
Okay, so what I envision for these products in Italy, I see that we need for the future have separated products, and if there's pipeline for the future, we need to separate GE and GT. There are different products, but now we work with them together. Also, if there's pipeline, separate the customer flow, so have consideration members and value delivery or preparation experience members, so we can each one focus on one simple job that is yours to do, not taking care of the whole flow or taking care of 2 products or 2 different attraction areas. So I think that if we specialize all the members in some part of the flow, we can work really better for it. Also, I want to increase the numbers so that we can become top 1 Europe in GE and GT.
Thank you so much. Gözde, you can go. We cannot hear you properly, so if you can change the microphone or maybe use another microphone, I don't know, because we cannot hear you properly.
Okay, is it clear my voice now?
Yes, it's better. You have 1 minute to answer.
Okay, my revolution is probably, I agree with you, by the way, with Rafael. Separated products and separated sub-products, because we have a huge market in Egypt or Brazil. That's why we need to separate each of them, and membership membership focus. We can separate it, attraction, value consideration, and value delivery part, and we can give to membership focus for each sub product. I think I'm done.
Thank you so much. And next question is from Bologna, and Götze, you start, and you have 30 seconds to think. And the question is, which are, according to your perspective, the current bottlenecks of the OGE area? Your time to think starts now.
You said OGE area, right?
Yes, you can also check the questions in the chat box.
Oh, okay.
Götze, you can go. You have 1 minute to answer.
Okay, I think the most important bottleneck is applicant to accepted conversion rate. Um, because as I understand this conversion rate, we have many applicants, but we I think they cannot apply to entity partners. That's why we need to focus on there, and we need to increase this conversion rate according to our main partners. Yeah, that's all.
Thank you so much. Rafa, you can go. You have 1 minute to answer.
So I agree. I think that applied accepted conversion is one of the main problems, and that was one of the main problems that I saw when, in my term as VP, and I could solve it by working better with the ICX. So we would have more contact and understand better all the opportunities. So we applied people for the right ones. Also, I think that global partners. So I see there's opportunities, and some of the global partners are working well, but there's still some opportunities that we are missing, like Greece, Romania, or Brazil, that we could work better and even more. So I think that this is the one another issue, and I think the part of attraction. So if we see that there's a lot of applicants and not so much accepted, or the people are not qualified, or they're applying to the wrong opportunity and things like that. So we need to attract also people that fits our.
Thank you so much, Rafa. Your time is up.
Thank you.
And next question is from Bologna. The order is Rafa and then Götze. And the question is, for GT, which is, in your opinion, the main bottleneck of the product development in Italy right now? So you have 30 seconds to think and 1 minute to answer. Okay, time to think is up, so you can start with your answer.
Great. Thinking about GT, I think there are two main problems. One is also applied accepted, but as the flow is different, and for GT opportunities, we know that you have to apply for more of them. It's a minor issue, but I think that one issue that is still very big is the nurturing one. So GT projects are projects that goes for too long time and goes through generations of ISAC, and we need to still take care of this experience, so we have completed at the end. So if we don't have completed at the end, our work is not properly done. So I think the nurturing phase needs to be more structured about how to switch generations of Isaac and still have a good nurturing about DCPs.
Thank you. Good day. You can go. You have 1 minute to answer.
Okay, again, I agree with Raphael. The apply to accepted conversion rate is very low in GT area. That's why again we need to focus on our entity partners, and we need to expand our entity partners range. I mean, for example, for GT in India, they have 6 weeks GT ET opportunities. Maybe we can focus on that because GE in GE we have very huge number with India. And the other point is the finish the completed conversion rate, and we need to collect storytelling from GTEPs, and we need to convert them for completed, and we need to learn their experiences. Actually, that's all.
Thank you so much. Next question. The order is good and then Rafa. And the question says, how do you envision the evolution of the GT product from an international point of view? And how would you structure your strategy in order to capitalize on those changes? You have 30 seconds to think and then 1 minute to answer.
Can you please repeat again the question?
Yes, so the question is, how do you envision the evolution of the GT product from an international point of view? And how would you structure your strategy in order to capitalize on those changes?
Thank you.
You can go. You have 1 minute to answer.
Okay, as I understand, for all international GT is decreasing. That's why we need to focus our expand GT partners, and focus on ET subproducts. And mm, sorry, I'm a little bit excited. That's why. Um, yeah, that's all.
Okay, thank you so much. Rafa, you can go. You have 1 minute.
Okay, so seeing at the global scale, GT project is decreasing, and we know that teaching is the greatest subproduct of it, and it's increasing a little bit. So I think we should focus in on Italy about attraction of the right public. So we still need to know who we will attract and how we will do that, and where these people who would buy a GTR, and divide our suppliers by subproducts. So specialize each cooperation that we have for each subproduct that we have. So we don't get confused about where sending people, and that gives us more speciality in the process, and gives our Ps more confidence, because we will have more showcases and more things to show them that this is a good experience and will be very good
Thank
for
you
them.
so much. Your time is up.
Thank you.
Next question is from Trieste, and Rafa, you start. And the question is, how will you ensure LC to SAR partnership goals achievement in concrete actions from a national level? You have 30 seconds to think and then 1 minute to answer.
Can you again repeat the question, please?
Your minute starts now.
Okay, I didn't get the question right. So can you ask again?
Okay,
And
but your time is
yes, okay.
moving. How will you ensure LC to LCIR partnership goals achievement in concrete actions from national level?
Okay, so I think we should work really strongly with NSTIR. So we should have this role, and this NST should bring reports for each LC for what corporations are best for them based on their reality. So thinking about their finance, their volume of exchange, and their pipeline about EPs, and knowing which LCs match this kind of stuff and public as well. So I think we should work on a specialized and focused IR analysis for each LC, bringing which LCs from our corporations are better for them to have them as suppliers.
Thank you. Gözde, you can go.
Okay, in national level, in Turkey, we have WhatsApp groups and our partners meetings. Firstly, the MC to MC, then we aligned LC to LC, and we can do like in partnership meeting, the all LCs and all LC realities we separated according to match their realities, and they can align properly, I believe, and also communication channels, and also IR managers, and also in every LC need to have one IR manager to analyzes all of this, and they can reach and find the best option partners to them. That's all.
Thank you so much. Next question is for Gözde and Rafa. So Gözde, you start. And the question says, how would you structure the IR strategy for GT for the subproduct BA and marketing? You have 30 seconds to think and 1 minute to answer. You can go.
Okay, firstly, BA and marketing market is generally in Europe and also North America, for example, Canada. And according to my analysis, Italy did 37 approved to Europe, and most of them is, I believe, is BA and marketing. And yeah, again, we need to expand the Europe potential according to, how can I say, for sorry. Mm, Okay, another option is also South Americas. Brazil have a very huge marketing potential, and also Mexico, and we can focus on there.
Okay, thank you, Rafa. You have 1 minute to answer.
Okay, so thinking about these subproducts about GT, we have strong corporations like India that is working very good with these subproducts, but we still have opportunities like Turkey, Mexico, Brazil, as God has said. I think we should really work on them and understand if their opportunities matches our public, and by that knowing our cooperation and setting numbers and setting expectatives of approvals, conversions, completed. So have a really structured IR cooperation and relationship, so we don't have misunderstandings in the way, you know, and have separated opportunities for Italy. So these opportunities will be for Isaac in Italy, and then we rearrange them with the LCs and things like that.
Thank you so much. Next question is from the local committee of Trieste. Rafa, you start. And
Okay.
the question is, Considering the current state of GE and GT products, which are the three operational priority for each product? Be mindful with the time because you have just 1 minute and you need to list the three priorities for each product. Your
Okay.
30 seconds to think are starting now. You can start.
Okay, so as I said before in the other questions about GE, we need a more focused IR and expand our suppliers. So this is one of the topics. Attraction phase is another part that we need to focus a lot, and I said a lot too about it on my application, and the applied accepted conversion. That still we need to reduce that because for OGE to be that high level of applied and that low level of acceptance is not a common thing. And about GT, I think we should also focus on IR, so expanding our suppliers, understanding our public. On applied accepted conversion, still is a minor issue than GE, but we still have to work on it. And the conversion finish it completed. So we need to guarantee that the experiences are completed.
Thank you. Good day. You have 1 minute as well. You can go.
Okay, for GE, we need to focus definitely applicant to accepted conversion rate and IR and also timeline shifting. And we need to implement the timeline shifting whole years. We need to attract the EPs whole years according to school timeline, of course. For GT, again, timeline shifting because most of the profiles, if they are graduated, they need to go every time, and we need to focus graduated profiles. Also, again, IR, because they have a lot of opportunities, and we need to collect the CVs according to this market. And for GT, also again GE finished the completed conversion rate and storytelling and most of marketing materials we need to
Thank you
collect
so
them.
much. Your time is up.
Thank you.
Now we go with the last question. Good day, you start, and then Rafa. As well, you have 30 seconds to think and then 1 minute to answer. And the question is, why are you the best candidate for this position? Your 30 seconds start now. 30 seconds are over, so you can start with your answer.
Okay. First of all, I believe that I'm a really good team member for manage the operation and also communication with the commission or communication with the team leaders to my as UK experience. And also I can believe that I can create an operational culture according to new system, for example, mm, timeline shifting, and I can implement very well. And yeah, that's all.
Thank you, Rafa. You can go. You have 1 minute.
So after I started my application, I got to notice that Italy has a great potential, but it has a major problem that is pipeline. And by my previous experiences, I think that I know how to engage people, and I saw this opportunity there. So I think that I had a lot of experience in OGE area, and I had a lot of contact with OGT area as well. I think that I can implement a lot of things and processes that I know from Isaac in Brazil, and then and obviously adapting for Italy's reality. So I don't want to replicate. I want to understand everything that is happening and all the problems that we have there and how my knowledge can apply to it, and also absorb everything that this opportunity has to teach me.
So thank you so much, guys. This was the last question. Bravi. What is going to happen now is that you're going to have the MCP's interview tomorrow.
Yes.
And in a couple of days, you're going to receive the results of the vote of confidence. So in case you will not pass the vote of confidence, you will not go on with the process. And moreover, it can be added or a functional task or a functional interview with me in the next days. So
Okay.
congratulations again to survive to the Q&A, and thank you so much, and see you soon. Also in the behalf of Miki that couldn't be here today, but she really would like to thank you for being here and have done this Q&A together.
Okay. Thank you for your time, guys.
Thank you so much, and nice to meet you, Rafael, by the way.
Thanks to you. Bye.